What's going on, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Just about to jump on here real quick. A quick little video talking about this dude, Joe Biden, and the dog whistling and the little subliminals he's throwing out. Y'all don't be surprised, man, if you know, something happened with the currency or something with we already seen the crazy inflation, man. Don't be surprised if anything's coming, man. Something funny happened with the money. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Y'all gotta take this seriously, you know what I'm saying? Anytime, George Bush said it in the 90s, right? Um, I think the second Bush said it too. A couple of these people, man, they hit you with the New World Order talk, and this is gonna happen. And once you hear those, three words, man, you got to watch out. I think, in my opinion, because that's what we was talking about. We've been hearing this and talking about this for the longest time, ever since some of us was kids, adolescents. We would talk about stuff like New World Order and the mark of the beast and the chip, and that's even biblical, man. So if religious or whatever the case is, or spiritual, whatever, right? That goes into the Bible. You gotta be really careful and watch these people, man. You can't really take stuff for granted nowadays. You seeing stuff happen in real time right in front of your face. You seeing inflations, you seeing gas prices go up. Highest I think I've ever seen, I've heard. It's $6 now here, and that's in Southern California. Before it was in mid California, Stockton, or excuse me, Fresno, my bad. But this is wild, man. He said that at the NATO summit, man, in Europe. He said that he thinks there should be a new world order, and America should be at the front or lead or something like that, carry it or some wildness. He said, I'll pull it up. But I mean, what do y'all think about that? You know what I mean? This dude is not playing. He's hitting you with the subliminals. He's hitting you with the straight up jabs, man. But see, a lot of us ain't gonna take it seriously. A lot of us don't know nothing about no New World Order, any of that. You see what I'm saying? We don't know nothing about. All we know right now, we knew about for the last past 2 years was COVID, right? Or coronavirus, right? And now it's some war in Ukraine that they saying. So you got to really be mindful, man. The media, mainstream, lamestream, will take full advantage to take advantage and take you for granted. Your thinking, your thought process, you got to really be really careful. Don't trust these people at all. I wouldn't. Uh, I really wouldn't. You shouldn't. These people, they're not playing. They really have an agenda going on. Um, you see what I'm saying? I mean, anything like that, happens in these so-called unions, the American, the African, the European, the Asian, all these unions come together. That's what we call the New World Order, right? A new government, everything. You never know, honestly, if something like that were to happen. We don't know how. I mean, because we already don't have no freedom now to this day. The coronavirus and the these that 2 year little lengthy stretch that we had to endure, whatever that we still enduring. That showed people's hands, and that just showed how people get down. That shows how these people, man, these people, there's no faith. They don't have no faith in nothing like that in their God or anything like that. They have faith in the system. They have faith in government. They don't have faith in their whoever leader or savior or whatever you want to call it. So you just have to have faith in yourself. You just have to really you know, just know and just be aware, socially aware, politically aware. Don't be at all, man. Don't be politically lazy, man, and intellectually lazy, right? We uh we all know that there's a lot of stuff that's being pushed in our community, a lot of ways of thinking and ways of thought being pushed in our community, a lot of things that are just miscellaneous and throw you off balance and course, and it just keep you into a certain kind of mind state to where it's just death, destruction for the women, or first for the men, but for the women, it's just chaotic, 3 or 4 thought kind of behavior to where you know what I'm saying. Don't be with people that you choose to be with because you choose to be with them or you like them. Be with them for the bag. Be with them to to get money out of them, right? Be with them for the finesse. It's just wild. But I just don't think a lot of us really see or really don't care really how this is going. And a lot of us have that kind of mindset. I don't. People I talk to and stuff like that, politically and socially, they don't have that kind of mindset, man. You got to be really, ahead of the game and ahead of the queue. But just like Trump was talking about that fake news, right? He was right about that. But see, if you was already a critical thinker, and if you was already, witty, thinking kind of guy or girl, you see what I'm saying? Then you already knew that. You already knew the news is fake. It's like another branch of government. You can't really believe a lot of the stuff that comes out. Um, they stage a lot of stories. They fake a lot of stories. Um, I wouldn't be surprised. You see what I'm saying? I mean, there's so many stories that y'all seen. Y'all pointed on. I have over 60 something videos. So I mean, y'all seen throughout my commentary that I don't play when it comes down to some of these trials, some of these cases and stuff like that. Just because it involves somebody that looks like me and you does not mean they're real. Um, a lot of it's just propaganda. A lot of it's to keep you in your feelings. See, the thing is, if you got to look at it like this, emotional group of people will react to anything, right? Anything emotional, trauma based that you give back to them, they're gonna react to it in a certain kind of way. They're gonna perceive it in a certain kind of way. They're gonna be used to it, right? Oh shit, yeah, okay, I recognize that. You see what I'm saying? Subliminally, man, subconsciously, man, unconsciously, man. So we got to really be on fair notice and fair warning, man. Any kind of anytime any of that kind of language is used, I sound like a third grade teacher or something like that, talking about somebody cursing or something, right? But any kind of time that type of stuff is being used and that language is being used, you got to really be aware of that, man, and mindful, man, and just this is the executive right here, uh, you know, of the army right here, commander in chief, supposedly talking this stuff. Because other than that, the power he has is really it's a little limited. It's not like what people think, right? Um, Kamala Harris, they're not qualified. I mean, I can't really say that. You know why I can't say that? Because I think a lot of these presidents and a lot of this is fake anyway. I think a lot of it is staged. That's why it got exposed where Joe Biden wasn't even doing press conferences from the real actual White House. The Oval Office. He was doing that shit from a green screen, a room somewhere across the street on a green screen. So we got to really just really check out and just check the details and stuff like that they're giving to us, and not believe everything that we hear, man, because that right there would say a lot, man. If I could just tell anybody any old thing and you know they believe it, then they're not mentally strong. You see what I'm saying? They're easily manipulated, easily fooled. You basically got to take it with a grain of salt. What this person knows, their intellect, um, from a couple of different standpoints. You know what I'm saying? So what we're really dealing with here is somebody that, I mean, like I said, I'm not really gonna see the presidency in certain kind of, because I know politics a little bit. I know that a lot of it's a joke. A lot of it, you know what I'm saying? Most of it, the lobbyists buy the people, the bankers, and the special interest groups buy these people, and you vote them in though. That's crazy, right? They get invested. I mean, they're invested by from these people. You vote them in, and then the perception is that they're doing stuff for you. They're doing stuff for that banker. They're doing stuff for that lobbyist. It's all a game. You see what I'm saying? It's all BS at the end of the day. That's why it's called politics, not politics. It's all a joke, in my opinion. You see what I'm saying? That's why they don't do nothing for us. They know we're on the bottom. They don't do stuff for us. A lot of these people really know our true history, and a lot of us don't. Uh, a lot of us know that we are indigenous to this land and to other lands, right? So they're not gonna tell you that. So what they gonna do, like Walter Plecker with the Racial Integrity Act, and uh, you know was it Johann Bacher was something? I forget his name. It's something like that. That's the dude that gave us the out of Africa theory. So y'all really got to be mindful and just be pay attention and just beware of who's giving you your information, where you give your information from. But that's all another topic. For example, we're getting used to lied to, like the kids are getting used to lied to. The kids get the Santa Claus and Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny lies and the manipulation of BS 365 days, all year round, right? We get the same thing though. We get the same thing with the political politics with the left and the right. You know what I'm saying? A Democrat and a Republican. It's all the same. Two wings of the same bird. I don't trust neither one of them. I can't trust neither one of them. I don't care for neither one of them. I'm sorry, I can't. I know people on both sides that like, both of them or care for both of them, but that's not me. If you really truly know politics, if you really truly know that it's all a game, it's all some BS, then guess what? Why you would know that you can't and shouldn't root for neither one of them. Neither one of them has your best interest at heart at all. Neither one of them is doing anything for you or doing stuff for our people at all, right? So, why even? You see what I'm saying? Why even bother? Bother with your community, or I can't even say communities, more like neighborhoods. Bother with your places that you dwell and other people that look like you with like minds and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Where they dwell, to where y'all could share information and share ideas and actually, if you do have a plan, try to make that shit work, man, and make it out this mug. You know what I mean? But and what do y'all think, man? This dude, it's not even. I'm not even gonna like go with no right wing or anybody kind of information, but we do all know that. And I've been saying this before. I was even on YouTube. Hunter Biden is a crackhead, right? He cokehead, crackhead, all that. You see what I'm saying? He's a drug addict. He's a drug user. So my thing with Hunter Biden, why is it so? You see what I'm saying? They quick to cover up anything with this dude, right? And it lets you know that there's a lot of big bias with the leftist media, right? And the Democratic candidates, man. So what do y'all think about that, man? That's the little conclusion that I draw with that. These people are bought and paid for. They definitely for big business. I mean, excuse me, well, they're for big business and for big government. You got to really watch the Democrats, man. Don't trust them. But at the same time, on the other side, I don't trust the Republicans either. But it was crazy though how the Democrats just try to take away our rights real quick for the past 2 years and make it seem like it was nothing. And I thought that was really strange. I think that's really strange now to this day. I find that really odd. Like somebody was saying on the show earlier, none of our misleaders from that time or anything like that. Nobody pointed out the fact that that it was some BS. It was a farce. It was basically making a lot of us uncomfortable. A lot of us didn't want it. Even the mainstream media was trying to say that a lot of us wasn't taking the jab, right? So at the same time, why wasn't our so-called misleaders or people, you see what I'm saying, that actually have a say so in our so-called communities, anything like that? Why didn't they come out against that? You see what I'm saying? Why didn't they come out against for us? You know what I mean? Being against that, the mandates and so on. So it's a lot of just jive, man, that I got, that I just peep. You got to be very aware and just don't even just fall into the BS, man. Just do what you got to do. Keep doing working, whatever, hustle and bustle, going to school, whatever whatever you got going, man. Keep doing that, man, because nobody got time for you see what I'm saying, the BS. But at the same time, don't be too comfortable because anything can go, especially after this cat talking about some damn new world order. I really find that really strange and odd. And he had to do that, you see what I'm saying, when he was in for the NATO summit in Europe. So that's definitely some code talk, all these people. But see, the funny thing about it is, was Putin there, right? So obviously not, because it was a NATO summit. But I just think it's always weird too. I notice about this government and people in it or whatever. They always say some code word stuff or something like that, or stuff involving some kind of control or some kind of new world, or stuff like that. I'm always hearing stuff like that when they're in Europe, when they're out of the state, or when they're out of the country. Why is that? I think that's very strange. Also, and the fact that it's just a lot. It's just a lot to that I find kind of odd. A lot to that I find kind of weird and odd. For the most part, It's just like, what next, right? They might as well just say, "Oh man, the mark of the beast is coming," or, I mean, damn, when we had your boy Bobby Rush, and this is all subliminal code type ish too, right? You had your boy Bobby Rush when the what's the name was going down, when when the whole pandemic was going going down. He tried to make some bill, or try to push a bill called the Tracing Act. That's Bill 66666. So it's had four sixes in it, right? So what you do, what I'm saying, is add another six to the three. You see what I'm saying? And to camouflage that, I just find, I mean, we don't see, these people do stuff plain in plain sight in our face, but I get it. We're so distracted, like we're distracted by Ukraine. We're distracted about ASAP Rocky, and you know what I'm saying. We're distracted by Kanye West and DL Hughley. Look, I mean, I know y'all, content creator. I know y'all be having more views and subs with me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, us. I mean, I can't tell y'all or whoever, but like, quit talking about stories like that. None of that stories like that ain't bringing us no tangibles, no revenues, and then we want to go back to the white man and look at him crazy talking about where's our reparations at. You see what I'm saying? What are we doing to help ourselves though? That's my question, right? What are we doing to make what are we doing to make sure that, right, that we have some, we could live comfortably, or our kids could live comfortably in the near future or something like that, or we could make or build generational wealth, with the plan or act call to action that we got. What about that? You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you got cats still caping for Joe Rogan and weird ass shit like that. Put all the energy in that time and in that energy, and root or cape for somebody that's in your group that looks like you, right? Cape for them, cape for their success, cape for their independent business, or cape for their you see what I'm saying? For what they're doing, man, and the time and the effort they're putting to try to build up and build their people, right? I mean, I just don't get it, man. But I do get it, because people are just so stuck. People are sheep. People want to follow behind. People want to hide behind. You see what I'm saying? And that's all we do, man. It's just like, it's a crazy situation. We're so stuck and lost and not even driven, right? We're driven for the BS and the bullshit. The women and the men. So I'm not even just gonna go really too much hard on the women like that, but and plus too, you got to think they're the emotional ones, so there's no really too much critical or logics to a lot of the methods to the madness and stuff they do anyway. So I can't really talk too tough about them. I'm talking about the people that actually think and have some kind of logic and common sense, that actually are critical thinkers, right? Or have the the capacity to be a critical thinker, right? So yeah, man, we got to do this for the future generation, even if you don't got kids. Pretty sure you got nieces and nephews and cousins that are growing up, that are the youth that are under you. We really got to do this for some kind of, and then, even though we don't have communities, shit, we got to make it and have plans to where we do build communities in the near future, right? I'm out here in California, man. We're getting dominated on all sides by all different types of groups. But see, you talk to one of them different groups about the situation, they're not going to see it how you see it, right? They're not going to look at it like how you looking at it. It's always a lazy type. They'll say or try to throw at us, which is not true at all and shit. You see what I'm saying? I think in certain aspects we are, as far as the intelligence level and the politics. You cannot treat politics with any kind of emotion at all. Happiness, sadness, any of that. You got to go with the critical thought and a strategy in mind. You can't just be playing when it comes out of politics. Other than that, get out the game. If you don't know how to play, you don't want to play, get out the motherfucking game. It's that serious. It's that simple. You see what I'm saying? This is critical shit we talking about, man. We going into it to where, I mean, this dude was selected anyway, right? They was going to put Biden in office anyway, because you already know it goes Democrat, Republican. The order that it goes. But at the same time, I mean, I know a lot of so-called black people that voted for this dude. Y'all gotta feel stupid. Y'all gotta feel crazy, because you voted for a motherfucker that just showed you that you had no rights and shit, and they could do whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. But at the same time, I was telling y'all, videos before this that it was illegal what they was doing. They couldn't do it. You see what I'm saying? All types of stuff is happening now. They're getting backlash now, right? Um, Stuff is being overturned. You know what I'm saying? All over the nation, all over the country, right? People are talking lawsuits and stuff like that. People are talking about, and um, so ordinance being lifted. Oh, the whole thing is getting interesting now, man. But see, I was telling people, but see, I get it. I'm not a Dr. Fauci, Count Count Dracula looking motherfucker. So uh, you're not gonna listen to me. I get it. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna listen to BJ or whoever else. I understand, right? You're gonna listen to the motherfucker that you call the racist. You're gonna listen to the motherfucker that runs Hollywood. You're gonna listen to the motherfucker that has some kind of influence, right? That's what these females do. Oh man, this motherfucker, this and that. Y'all, he has control. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this is the evil person right here, right? The government. We got the evil motherfuckers we talking about. Evil, right? You know, look at what they do. You still pay taxes. You feel what I'm saying? You pay taxes like a motherfucker. 365 days. No more shit. No more EDD. So you hustling, bustling back to work. Look what they do to your ass. They give you high ass gas prices. They give you inflation. Nobody talking about shit. What's the name? Not really took mainstream. Not talking about too much about the food and everything going up. These stores and shit emptying little by little. They ain't talking too much about that. They're just talking about the gas and shit. You see what I'm saying? To keep your mind and keep you on that. You know what I'm saying? They just want to show you a little bit, half-ass how they robbing you. They robbing your ass wholehearted. Why robbing you blind? Why even pay taxes, all right? And then they talking about Gavin Newsom and all these motherfuckers talking about a gas card, a $400 gas card, or a gas. You know what I'm saying? First of all, my mom was telling me about a program years ago, man. Fucker, for the longest time, she's been telling me about that shit, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it's a church or some kind of some little entity that has something going to where they give gas cards out, right? They give you a free gas card. They give people free gas cards and shit. Why? You see what I'm saying? The government knows this, right? The county of Orange, the city of Orange, right? Both, because it's two different things. You see what I'm saying? The municipality of Orange, right? These motherfuckers, why don't they just get together with that group, fund their ass up the ass, then they wouldn't have to give motherfuckers $400 gas cards, right? If they overfund them, give them the money, then that system that they got can be ran 24/7 smoother, right? They could have more money for the gas cards. They could people have more of an option, right? You might even be able to give people less at a time, but still, you know how convenient that is right now, and how much people would be saving, right? But see, you notice how they talk about gas cards. They ain't talking about nothing with no food vouchers, nothing like that. You see, they're giving you. I mean, some people could afford this. Certain, I'm not saying. You see what I'm saying? Give it on some, be it, total socialism. But at the same time, it's exactly what this is. That's exactly what they're ushering in. They're trying to usher in. They're trying to push that socialist type, and then soon to the communist. You know, that's what what's the name was about, the Rex 84 King Alfred plan. That's all that. That's all that. The same kind of shit, you know. Basically having you rely on the government, having the kids rely on the government, having the kids rely on, you know what I'm saying, going through the schools to get the kids and indoctrinate the kids. All that. It says all that in there. This stuff is not by design. These people have been playing this stuff ahead. They're talking about the Gulf of Tonkin now, right? How the Gulf of Tonkin and stuff, that was a fake. But see, a lot of people knew that back then. But see, you couldn't see the mainstream. I'm not. They were a little stronger back then because there was no internet, there was no social media, right? So it was just all their narrative all the time. They didn't have people. They didn't have the debunkers. You see what I'm saying? People will probably call them a bunch of LSD heads or a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, dopies or dope addicts, right? The people that would actually debunk what the motherfuckers had to say. I would say, in my opinion, fuck opinion. That's a fact. We don't go with opinions over here. We go with facts. You see what I'm saying? What you believe, beliefs, and facts are two different things. Beliefs and truths are two different things. Well, all a belief is a belief in believe system. That's all that is. Right? you know. Yeah, man. So I mean, it's a crazy aspect, man. It's a crazy little twist and turn to this. Um, there's still, I guess, this Turkish convoy still going on and all this stuff, like, but they're just trying to make it seem like with that one, it's about the jab and mandate stuff like that, when it's about high gas prices and other things too. And so it's a lot of political things, man, we got going on with this. But my thing is, I be seeing a lot of people too, man. They go left and right. People on YouTube, they go for the left. You know what I'm saying? Liberal, democratic motherfuckers, or that kind of stance, or they'll go for the right, conservative type stance. And I'm not for none of them. I don't play them games. I'm a grown ass person. I have a grown mind. I can't play games like that, because that shows you too. And that's showing people where's my intent, that I really don't have no talent. I would think that that's showing. If somebody else came at me like that, I would think that that's, you know what I'm saying? I would think, damn, this motherfucker don't really got intent. The thing is, you got to really do for yourself and think for yourself, right? You know, the other day I was talking to somebody the other day, and they hit me with the science and all that. You know what? Science is natural, right? You see what I'm saying? I mean, I just don't understand why people, throw out terms like that, just quoting the mainstream media. That right there just shows that people don't have no kind of critical thinking skills. They don't have a brain of their own. They don't have a thought of their own. Their thought process is all out of whack, right? I mean, so I just don't see where the logic is at in people's minds and thinking, and As a matter of fact, what do I mean? I don't see the logic. There is no logic. That's better. That makes more sense. There ain't no damn logic. People losing their damn mind, if you ask me. People losing their mind, man. I'm telling y'all, people out of their damn minds. But yeah, man. This is, like I said, Bush done said it before. This is not the second to first time. Jim Crow Joe Biden over here then said, was talking about this damn new world order. But I want y'all to let me know what y'all think. I'm about to get off here, but this is really, really strange. You see what I'm saying? He's getting even a little bit of backlash over over it too, though. Him mentioning that and saying that. So yeah, man. I just want to let y'all. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think. Excuse me. Don't play with these people, man. Don't play with these people, man. This is just like, please just don't think, don't take these motherfuckers seriously, man. And some of these stories, don't believe them. You can't have that real man type. Don't be it in your emotions, man. Leave that shit for the women. Be in your thoughts, right? There's no feelings over here. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the Braille Institute. We're not feeling over here, right? We going and analyzing and using our critical thought as much as possible to come up with the truth or the facts, right? The evidence to the truth and the facts. We can't be bullshitting. We don't have no time to afford to keep bullshitting, right? But yeah, man. So like, share, and subscribe, y'all, man. I know there ain't nobody that ain't even watching this motherfucker. But the rewatch. The rewatch is zero watchers. That's fine. That's fine. You feel what I'm saying? As long as I touch somebody and reach somebody, man. Somebody get their ass on here. You know what I'm saying? And watch this little replay. That'd be cool. That'd be straight. But yeah, you know what I mean? Y'all like, comment, subscribe, you know what I mean? If y'all want, if you follow me on Instagram, it's Frank Jones 8115, and y'all can hit the cash app. It's $ Frank JONEZ and then 1. That's $ Frank JONEZ and then 1. So I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Really not watching for the watching for the live, but I appreciate y'all. That's gonna watch this replay, man, and showing that support, even subscribing, man. That's what's up. Rocking with me every week. I just had to do it a later day today, man, just to, what I'm saying, switch it up. I'm gonna start doing videos I know I say that all the time. I'm gonna start doing videos, man, 2 times a day. Man, day and night. You know what I mean? Just to get more traffic and just to, reach more people, man. And you know, go, I can't play with my work ethic, man. You just I gotta step it up and shit, man. I be in the damn gym all the time, man. I could be on here all the time. You see what I'm saying? You gotta work hard at everything you do, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Not just one thing. So I'm gonna holler back at y'all, and I'll probably be back on it. Now I'm gonna do another video Saturday. No, I'm do. Let me let me stop bullshitting. But I'm gonna get one in tomorrow, and yeah, I'm gonna definitely holler back at y'all. So appreciate y'all rocking out with me on this replay, and y'all have a good one, man. All right, y'all stay up and keep thinking critical. Don't be a slave to no computer, like Melly Mel said, right? He said that way back in the 80s. Don't trust his government. Don't believe him, right? Talk is cheap. All right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all.